harder. Then I was like, all right, I gotta just bogey this hole and I'm good. And then I bogeyed it. I was on in 2. So like I did like the Happy Gilmore, just tap it in, like just
just go home.
Yeah, I was like, all right, just do 3 putts from here. That's all I need.
So didn't you the other day? You got a 2 though the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a birdie the other night. Yeah,
it's crazy. Like I'd be going nuts for a 2. Like I mean, I'll never hit a hole in 1, so a 2 would be like that'd be good.
Well, I've gotten a couple birdies lately, but one was like after a 10. I think that's the one I sent you. Like I got a 10 and then I got a 2.
That'll average out. I mean, it's a game of average.
It does average out. But like, who goes from a 10 to a 2? Yeah.
Well, I mean, but you know what? That's the difference between like people that have grown up playing golf and people that like play all the time. Like I mean, you play a lot though now, but like, you know, you just gotta be consistent. Yeah. Like golf is just about consistent. It's about, I mean, everything's about consistent. Like, the swing has to be exactly the same. The putt. Yeah.
So I hit a tee shot on 9 yesterday, and it went like 185 in the fairway. That's about where I hit my 3-wood. I don't have a driver in the bag. So then I hit a 4 hybrid. It's a pretty long hole. It's a par 5, and I hit that sucker 250 yards. But do you want to know why? It hit the car path and bounced 3 times, like down like the rough, and then it cut like left towards the hole. Like it was the perfect shot.
It's like, okay, I'm calling this one. 3 bounces off the cart path and then off that tree, boom, right in the middle of the fairway.
Yep, I had a par. I missed a birdie putt that was really close. So I had a little tap in par. It was awesome.
We're going to Topgolf this week at some point because Paige wants to go, and I got what's left of my gift card, so it expired.
Right. Tell me what day you're going out. I'll fly out.
The thing is, they beat me at Topgolf usually because they just rack up like short little holes, and I just try to drill it every time. I don't care. Okay, so we're getting ready to go live. We'll do some news. We'll take your calls, whatever you want. So give us a call here in just a second, everybody. Got so many people here in the live chat. Glad to see everybody tonight. See if we can do this real quick. Hey, Rhonda Lee, Jennifer, James, Margie, George, Kelly, Kristen, Craig, Diana, Katie, Doris, Andrea, George, Laurie, Lisa, Jennifer already got her, Mickey, and Marlessa. Yes. Good question, Mickey. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, I got to do this. I forgot to do this last week. Hit the tweet. Okay, we got the mouse for less up. All right, here we go. Yay, Brooke. Thanks so much. That's very kind. Tomorrow's podcast is really cool, too, by the way. Just a little heads up. The Trip Report, we had a guest on who did a VIP tour. Her friend gifted it to her for 7 hours.
Oh, that's awesome.
Unreal. I'm like, oh.
You know, I mean, I can't even count how many times Mallory said that on the trip.
Right. I know. And I'm like, so is everybody checking you out? Like, what kind of, like, are you in a Netflix special? Are you like, you know, is that like some country singer? You know, everybody's always like, who is that? It's got the VIP tour guide. It's really funny. I'm like, that's awesome. We're saying that about you all day. Okay, here we go. Well, hey, everybody. Happy Sunday night or happy Thursday if you're listening here on the feed. Welcome to the BOGP Open Line for Sunday night, August 8th, 2021. This is the show where we turn it over to you, the listener, and we take your calls for the next hour, talking about all things Disney. And as you know, there are quite a few things going on down at Walt Disney World right now that we can talk about. So if you want to jump in here in just a second, the phone lines are going to be open in about 5 minutes at 407-413-9395. 407-413-9395. Give us a call. Let's talk Disney over the next hour. But before we do that, we got to get my co-host introduced here as we get together. It's you, me, and Scotty G. So let's get him in here from Up in the Mitten. Your friend and mine. Hashtag Scotty G. What's up, Scott?
Hey, Mike. Happy to be here as always, chatting with you and the listeners on a Sunday. Hope you had an awesome week.
Yep, it was a good week and good weekend and hot again here in the Midwest, but raining right now, storming. So that's kind of good. Our grass, this time of year, I don't know how it is up in Michigan, but everything's starting to get the brown. You know, like it just doesn't rain and it's getting fallish already. Yeah.
My yard is very brown and very weedy.
I know. I was going to cut the grass today or the weeds or whatever you have, but it started raining, bailed me out. So there you go. Can't go out there. So let's talk about the news here, and then we're going to take your calls. So I want to make sure we have time to get everybody in tonight. So let's go to the mouseforless.com to the news and see what has kind of jumped out at us. Since we last met last Sunday night, and as I look over here, Ricky has written some articles. Hall of Presidents back open, and Joe Biden in the House. Pretty cool. It's back. Because actually, this came open a lot quicker than I thought. And I think, with all the political turmoil that's been going on over the last few years, I'm sure Disney, this is the one thing I'm sure they're not in a huge hurry to get back open, but I think they did it the right way, right? They just kind of popped it open, I think, like on a Tuesday afternoon. We're not going to put out a press release.
It was pretty low key, man.
Come on in. Yeah, exactly. I think that's how they wanted it, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I'm happy to see that. That's the one attraction that I have not done at Magic Kingdom.
Right. I know. I do everything, and it actually there's a lot of good history in it. So it's basically kind of like American Adventure Light. So I enjoy it. All right. So let's see the next one. This one was kind of burning up the airwaves last week. Annual passes back on sale for Walt Disney World, but no date, no details. How about this? Is like
it's the Run Disney.
So I was just gonna say it's the Run Disney person just taking over the whole account now. So what are your thoughts on this? What do you think's gonna happen?
I don't know, man. Because I know Disneyland kind of has their annual passes now, and they made some changes there. Do they do something similar? I don't think so. I think it's just going to be how it's always been, but the pricing just might be kind of crazy.
Let me ask you this, because you do go to Disneyland, and I want to get out there now that it's back open once things kind of stabilize a little. That Magic Key program with different tiers. Walt Disney World annual passes kind of had tiers, especially if you're like a Florida resident, you'd have blackout dates. You could buy like water parks and in the theme parks, you could just get the 4 theme parks, those kind of levels. But what did you think when you read the details of Magic Key? I mean, was it, I don't know, just what did you think?
I actually, Mike, I haven't even looked too closely at the Disneyland, what Disneyland is doing. So
what they're doing is basically, so they got like 4 levels, and the highest level cost, and it wasn't extravagant because I thought Disneyland would want to kind of price people out to control the crowds, which I don't necessarily. I mean, they're not cheap, but I don't think they're doing. And you kind of buy your way to the highest level. You have more theme park availability. At the lowest level, basically, you can only go like during the week, certain times of the year. No weekends, no holidays, no summer, stuff like that.
Gotcha. I mean, maybe that's what they just need to do right now. I hope it's something that doesn't stick, and definitely not something that they do at Walt Disney World. I mean, that I don't think that's going to fly over too well with their pass holders.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I mean, like I know William's he's located out on the West Coast here, William Heinrich, and he's $1,400 is pretty hefty.
Oh, yeah.
If you think about though, a Walt Disney World annual pass is like 1,100, 1,000. Is it even that much? I don't know. I can't remember last time.
I don't know. See, I'm fortunate where I'm DVC, so I do that gold pass, which is it's discounted with like the week of Christmas is blocked out, and I think like a couple weeks around spring break are blocked out, which are dates that we usually don't go. So we always use that gold pass, and it's around. I don't even want to say the number, Mike, because it might make you ill, but it's like around 700, like a little less than 700.
Oh man, but you know what? I mean, I've always said DVC members who are bought in at the highest level should get. I mean, Disney doesn't give a lot of like frequent flyer or like loyalty perks, and that. I mean, as a lot of us know, back in the day when you bought into DVC, an annual pass was included with the price of the purchase.
Right.
How awesome would that be?
Oh my God, how great. That would be so awesome.